So, wait, wrapped in black what? Just the color black?
Electrical tape.
Oh, okay. See, okay, why couldn't they do the cutscenes like this is what I was more asking.
The disruption of the world has stopped. That's why there's a swirling hurricane building up directly above my head.
They're
This
just
is normal.
This is just Oklahoma.
Oh, Ryan.
If they had done all of the cutscenes like this, I think I'd be a little bit less harsh on this story, but...
Yeah.
It is annoyingly inconsistent, though.
It's just, I hate those still frame cutscenes. It's just,
Oh, god damn it, they're back.
they couldn't put both of the sprites on screen at one time.
The screen can
No,
only
but-
take so much fat, man.
No, because you see, they need to put they need the talk bubbles in the middle of the screen because they can't have those at the bottom with the character sprites displaying over the top of them, like, you know, every dialogue box with a talking portrait ever since the Shining Force days. What the?
Okay,
oh.
so I don't get why this robot is so much more powerful than the other ones.
Final boss syndrome.
Because it's powered by Eggman Bromance.
Ew!
And goddamn, you couldn't ask for a better fuel source.
Oh no, we use technique, the most powerful technique known to man.
Well, they wrap themselves in black.
Yeah, that's what it means. No, it doesn't. We're just pulling it out of our ass.
It's like every robot I pull out of my ass.
Did someone order a main character? He's here!
The game is called Sonic Rush. Don't you know?
Okay.
Although that doesn't make much sense. If Eggman wants to create Eggman Land, what does Eggman Nega want to make? Does he want to make a county office?
No, Eggman will make Eggman Land, and then Eggman Nega will make Eggman Land Incorporated.
So
So
what was that about destroying them with the ultimate power?
I don't know.
You just kind of shift it off screen.
They need to have their uplifting speech about friendship and love and teamwork.
But first, a quick trip to the restroom.
First, I have to get a cup of coffee.
Okay, so we're the final boss. We're about to take over the world, and just enough time for you to run around in circles outside our house, grinding up on those random mooks we have outside. Once you get 30 levels, you can come in, and then we'll have our final boss fight. Ah, my pants are glowing.
Don't worry, you get used to it after a while.
Wee.
Final Smash!
I just jumped 5 tier lists.
So the official name for this is Burning Blaze?
Yeah.
I call her Super Blaze because that's what she is.
I'm just gonna call her Super Flaming Jolly Rancher Blaze because that's more or less what she is. Oh, wait.
And they never bring this form back.
So guys, how do you like your coffee?
Too black and too strong, Ted.
Okay, just check.
The extra stage is called Exception. Why? Because it rhymes. Because it has
Exception.
extra in it.
Exception.
I do have to say, Wrapped in Black is one of my favorite final boss themes in the series.
Yeah, it is actually really good.
The original Groove Rush version,
Yeah.
in
Especially.
particular. Yes, I actually do like this. This out of all the songs that I've listened to in this one immediately stuck to my head.
Unfortunately, because I didn't plug the headphone jack in all the way, so it only got one of the speakers. So you'll hear too black.
Like, too black.
Too black.
Well, what's too black?
Wrapped in Black.
I actually think the lyrics were ripped right out of a Malcolm X speech.
Wait, really?
I think they are. Yeah, they're sampled, obviously. They're not part of the official song.
Oh, but they're like quotes from a Malcolm X speech.
Yeah. Something about his
Huh.
coffee being too black or too strong. I don't know. No, I'm kidding.
That's
I
a
don't know.
random ass thing to reference, though. Not, like, when it comes to the fight itself, I think that this is awkward supersonic boss fight. Because, like, when you're, like, like, those things that he's shooting right now, I find trying to ram them into Eggman to be kind of awkward.
Oh, goody, now we get to play as Burning Blaze, using much, much better than Supersonic.
Well, that's
Well-
because she can shoot things.
Why can Blaze only fight on the bottom tier of the screen and only fight when
Dual screens!
when the robot is in lower screen mode with its cockpit below and everything?
Hadouken!
It is the same. We are fighting in the same pocket of dimensional space, right?
It's the same sort of thing for why Sonic and Shadow couldn't fight the Bio Lizard at the same time, because reasons.
Well, in that, there was this hand wave logic where, while you're fighting, I'll go collect some rings.
Hadouken!
Hadouken!
That literally was their excuse.
Yeah.
Well, that's because they didn't have rings in the actual boss fight itself.
See, Burning Blaze was better. She can just Hadouken.
It's a bit of. Yeah.
Still,
It's kind of hard to hit, but it's easier than trying to ram into those weird laser things.
Sonic Advance 2 had a similar concept, wasn't it? Where you had to knock projectiles back at the.
I never got to the supersonic fight in Advance 2, because that would require getting the Chaos Emeralds. Ah, fuck, I messed it up. Usually those are the easier ones to hit Eggman with.
like,
Like that.
Ah, the neocortex method.
You'd think he would stop shooting those. But.
No, it's that I hate that boss logic. If your attacks can be counterattacked, you don't use them. Just simple as that.
The
Game
first
of
time
logic.
Crash spun your laser ball back at you, you should have stopped throwing them at him. In fact, here's an idea. While he's standing on the hot air balloon, blow it up.
So where exactly are we? Space? The negative zone?
The Void.
No, it's too colorful. To
the
be
Phantom
the
Zone.
Wait, the name of this area was Exception?
That's what the boss fight was titled at
Yeah.
the very least. Maybe that's
Yeah, I never really got the
Exception.
Advance and Rush titles for final stages. I think like the Sonic Advance 3 was called Non-Aggression.
Oh, that's the name.
Well,
of
at
the
least in
boss.
the Advanced one, they just called it Moon Zone.
Well, non-aggression, I think, is the name of the theme. It's from Sonic Battle, which there's your.
Let me look it up real quick because I think
Non-aggression is at least the name of the boss fight theme. If it's the name of the boss fight itself, then I don't know. But you know, I've heard weirder names for video game soundtrack titles, so
yeah, it's
you
called Non-Aggression.
that's what the
You-
fight itself is called.
No, that's what that's what the level itself is called. Non-aggression. In an area where you're aggressive, it's called non-aggressive.
Irony. Ugh.
Yeah, I hate those things too.
It would actually be doable if they let you when he fired them, you know, when they're perfectly lined up anyway. But they have fucking blinking invincibility frames.
Eh.
Oh god, he's firing homework missiles at us.
It looks like a homing shot, Sonic.
Oh God.
Well, that was
that
easy.
was an anticlimactic ending.
So what do we do now? I don't know.
Oh, well, let's actually try fighting him together this time.
Come.
Actually, now that I think about it, Sonic Generations completely ripped this battle off.
No, the Sonic
With
Generation.
the way it ends.
Oh, what the swirling ram thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you also fight two Eggmans in Sonic Generations.
Mhm.
It's the same thing.
This is actually navigable, though.
And
By our
whoosh.
powers combined. Battle
well-
auras for the win.
So wait, if the villain's ultimate attack is a fade to black, I guess the hero's ultimate attack must be fade to white.
Jump cut.
How did I do?
Q.
What? Is that good or bad?
Rank W.
I like this track too. I think it's
Rank
amazing.
Hawkeye symbol. Is that good or bad? It's man.
This song raised me up.
Yeah. Well, this one actually has like lyrics and shit. Like really, like logical lyrics.
Gospel lyrics.
True. It's like it's so nice after this entire game to finally have something that makes sense come into my ears.
Hope to
Okay,
see you
so-
again. This game and Generations and a whole bunch of other ones.
And the comics and countless fan fiction.
Because surprisingly, you're a character that people like.
It's a character that people like, and then they immediately write her out of the series.
Pretty much.
Well, I think at this
Wasn't that
point,
what happened with Shadow too?
well, I think at this point they knew the series is. This, I think, even by 2005, people still had the sort of "we hate the friends" stigma going on with Sonic. So, I think they just wanted to get her out of, in case she didn't respond well with gamers.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of a shame too, because I really can't fault Blaze for that.
Well, I think it's more like the stuff like Heroes and Adventure 1. They're the extra characters.
Didn't
I
bring
think- I'm
anything
pretty-
to the game.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure. It's just people don't hate the extra characters. They hate. Oh, okay. I think people hate some of the extra characters. People hate the extra gameplay styles. You know, we don't want to fish. We don't
Shoot
you
them
know,
up.
You don't want to shoot them up, or you know, it's just like so. It's just Blaze is a fine character, and she plays like Sonic. That's why people liked her. Maybe people would have liked Big the Cat if he ran through loop-de-loops. We'll never know.
Well, he ran through loops and heroes.
Well, yeah, but that was
Big,
too little.
Big
too
was
late.
actually kind of fun to play as in Heroes, though. I
Well,
like that
that's 'cause-
belly flop.
Well, Team Rose was the only tolerable team in Heroes. I finally understand my purpose. I must go and create a school for gifted children. I'll also break my legs and shave my head.
What's this tingling sensation I have in my legs?
I wonder if that prick dude with the laser vision is still lying around. I'm gonna go find him and
If
the angry guy with the
Blaze
claws.
is going to become Xavier. She also needs to become Onslaught, let us remember.
That doesn't exist anymore, though, Lewis. I
Yeah.
like to pretend that never happened.
Comics like to pretend a lot of things never happened.
The compression's making it so that Sonic's just invisible most of the time.
Alright, who is that guy? Was
This is when he goes transparent, right?
He's flickering, yeah.
And they couldn't give him they couldn't do that without making sprite flicker. Don't we have like honest to god transparency effects now? Do we really have to go back to Genesis style sprite flicker?
They had Photoshop. They could have made a transparent artwork piece.
Oh, now the sky was green in that shot, so I'm assuming Blaze lives on the planet Namek or something.
Yeah, sure. Let's just go
or
with that.
Gotham City in The Batman.
yeah. Well, Gotham
guy's
City
all
and
sorts
Love That Man was just Rainbow Night. There were days when the sky was red, there were days when the sky was purple, there were days when the sky was green. The sky just changed colors constantly. No one's really sure.
Why can't we just stick with blue? I like blue.
Well, I actually like the red sky backdrop at night.
What?
Well, just like it's very, very late sunset.
Well, they probably did that because, you know, Batman's already have a dark colors, shit like that.
You have,
Otherwise, the only thing
you
you
have
would see
Batman
of
wearing
Batman is
black.
his body and his eyes.
Not even that, you just see two pointy eyes.
You know,
I assure you,
half
I'm
the-
here.
half the purpose of Batman being in a black suit is so that he can be hard to see at night.
Way about that Sonic Rush.
We're watching the credits. It doesn't matter anymore.
Don't we normally like talk our final thoughts about the game at this point, though?
Sure. I kind of liked it the first time I played it. Don't really want to go back to it because it's just not fun the second time through.
No, I think it's fun. It's just something that I can only play in spurts.
I had to be in the mood to play it.
You
Yeah,
see, at
it's-
this point, if I want to play a game in which I just blaze through a Sonic level, I'll play Generations. Maybe Unleashed if I want to do less.
Where you just blaze through a level.
Yeah.
No, Sonic.
Is this what it's like listening to me?
Yes.
I'm pretty much of the same mindset as
Oh, they misspelled her name. They say Bera Hudson.
Barra Hudson.
I thought it was Bella Hudson.
No,
No,
it's
it's
Farrah.
Are you
No,
sure?
no, it is Bella. They did
Oh.
mistranslate it.
Hello.
Yeah, they Englished her name.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I haven't really got much out of Sonic Rush since in 2005, so I really didn't really see any reason to ever replay it. And God help me if you try to get me back into Sonic Rush Adventure. And
So,
I'll still-
who's playing
At
that?
this point, I might be more interested in like playing. We've got Colors 3. We've got Colors DS and or is that 3DS? Which one was
Colors
Colors?
DS. It's DS.
DS. We've got Colors DS. On the 3DS, we've got the 3DS version.
Sonic,
of
what are you
Generation.
doing?
You know, I don't particularly care for either of those, but I go back to those before Rush.
I have a soft spot for Rush. This is one of the Sonic games I played the most.
Well, I'll play Rush before Rush Adventure.
Considering the time period at which it came in, I'll accept it for what it is.
Yeah.
Well, it was one of the first games worth buying on the DS, so I got a lot of playtime out of this before. Yeah, this is basically what I played on my DS nonstop until I got the first Phoenix Wright and Trauma Center games.
Well, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I'm not particularly interested anymore. Is all.
It's not the end. It's Sonic Rush end.
Well, that's because it's the end of Sonic Rush.
Then.
But there will be a sequel.
Well, imagine if every Final Fantasy game just said Final Fantasy 13 end at the end of the credits. It's not. It doesn't quite have the same. effect.
But there's a 13 too.
Wow. You're right. And a third one coming up. Even the individual Final Fantasies aren't so final anymore. Gah!